Barcelona vs Manchester United preview. Both deserve to be in the Champions League. This how Barcelona manager Xavi reacted at being paired with Manchester United in the UEFA Europa League (UEL) knockout playoffs. Barca dropped into the UEL from the Champions League (UCL) for a second consecutive season after finishing third in Group C behind Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. The Catalan side have since put that disappointment behind them by stitching together a 16-game unbeaten competitive run, W15, D1, that landed them the Supercopa de España title and an 11-point lead in La Liga after last weekend. Spotify Camp Nou is probably the best place for Barca to begin this two-legged tie, having lost just twice against English clubs in UEFA competitive home games, W22, D11. Their backline could be the one leading the charge for another positive result, after they conceded a meager 8 goals from 14 home matches this season, albeit with 7 coming in Europe. United missed out on topping UEL Group E by goal difference to Real Sociedad, and complicating matters is the suspension of defensive linchman Lisandro Martinez for this opening leg. That could have crippled United teams of the recent past, but manager Erik has drilled his side into a competitive unit that is now third in the Premier League and has lost just once across 17 competitive matches, W14, D2, whilst managing 8 clean sheets along the way. The Red Devils are on a 5-match winning run in Europe and could post 6 such victories in a row for the first time since 1965-66. That should spur the visitors who have been troubled by Spanish teams in the past, having not only lost 4 straight UEFA H2Hs versus Barca, but after also witnessing their last 5 European campaigns end at the hands of Spanish clubs. Players to watch. Robert Lewandowski could become the third player to aggregate 100 goals in UEFA club competitions as he stands just a brace away from the record. He has actually netted a brace in 6 of his last 9 goal-scoring appearances in UEFA matches, but United's Marcus Rashford could take the limelight away. The visiting forward is in red-hot form after contributing 17 goals, G13, A4 in 15 matches since the World Cup. Hot stat: Barcelona have won just 2 of their last 11 UEFA home games, D4, L5, conceding 3+ goals on 6 occasions. Barcelona vs Manchester United head-to-head stats. These two teams have clashed in 2 Champions League finals, and both times the Spanish side emerged with the win. And in recent years as well, the Catalans have been the better team in H2H clashes. In fact, Barca are on a 4-fixture winning streak against this opponent, and scored 2 or more goals in 3 of these games. Barcelona possible starting lineup: Ter Stegen, Koundé, Araujo, Christensen, Alba, Pedri, De Jong, Kessie, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Xavi. Manchester United possible starting lineup: De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Shaw, Malaysia, Casemiro, Fred, Sancho, Fernandes, Rashford, Weghorst. Barcelona vs Manchester United prediction. Barcelona were eliminated from the Champions League group stages after losing 3 of their games, only winning 2, which ultimately led to them finishing third to drop down to the Europa League. They come into this game unbeaten in their last 16 competitive games, with their last loss in fact coming in Europe, when they lost 3-0 to the eventual group winners of their Champions League group, Bayern Munich. Manchester United missed out on top spot in their Europa League group to Real Sociedad, only winning 1-0 in their final group game against them, needing just 1 more goal in that game to have topped Group E, but instead must play in this knockout round playoff. They too come into this game in decent form, only losing 1 of their last 17 competitive games, which came in a 3-2 loss away to Arsenal. This game is being contested by 2 sides in a decent run of form and with that may end in a draw.